and I am some of 8-Bit Family. Now, first of all, don't worry, nothing has happened to our channel. I am meant to be here on my own. I know Matt is missing, but that is fine. We've been talking about getting some individual projects on the go on our channel, as well as the stuff that we do together. So this is the first bit of what may turn into my mini series. I don't know, it depends on how much interest it gets, all that sort of thing. So basically, when we did our Meet the Family video all those many moons ago, one thing we mentioned that we would be delving into was cosplay, and we have not done anything like that, so I feel we had to change that. I love being creative. I love making costumes, cosplays, decorations, props, anything like that. And I've actually got the perfect opportunity coming up. I want to shout out to Jay, one of my incredibly lovely, ferocious fellow Mad Cat Lady friends. It's actually her 30th birthday party very soon, and it's an under the sea theme, which is amazing because who doesn't love a mermaid? But I offered to make her, for her present, a crown and trident for her costume. And I thought, why don't I document how I make it, pop it on the channel, and then if there's interest in this sort of thing, I'll be making a lot more. I am planning on filming part of my own costume as well, which isn't going to be a mermaid, but I'll leave that for another day. So yeah, welcome to the very first episode of M's Cosplay Corner. Okay, welcome to my, it's quite messy, gonna be honest, it's quite my quite messy desk. Ignore that, that's just a bunch of like paperwork and project ideas that I've not got around to yet. But anyway, here are a few things that I'm going to be using. I have got a metal headband for the base of the crown. I'm going to make like a tiara style crown that wraps around the top of her head. I've got some grey felt, some stick-on jewels, which I thought, come on, are we going to focus? Yeah. I just thought they were really pretty colours, nice mermaidy colours. I've got some little fake pearls as well, which are going to eventually go on the crown. We have got some just standard acrylic paints for decorating, some green ribbon, and a bag of shells, which I will be painting and then using for decoration. And for the trident, I actually saw this on Pinterest and I thought it was such a cool idea. Excuse me. You buy like a devil's, what are they called? Pitchforky thing. Stabby thing. What? Can't remember. Devil's fork. Let's go with that. And then you spray paint it and stick gems on it and turn it into a trident. I thought that was a wicked idea. So this is my handle. And I've already taken it apart and spray painted the fork bit. I've also got a fair bit of silver spray paint on my nails. I need more hands. We're not focusing. Okay, well, it's there anyway. So that's the only thing I've done in terms of prep. Now these things are a couple quid on eBay. They're really easy to find. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so before I start painting shells, deciding how many I want, I need to prep the tiara. What we'll need, this is, oh, I've got threads everywhere, please forgive me. We need to give it a base, essentially, for stuff to stick to. So we're going to use some felt. We need a sort of, honestly you guys, I'm just making this up as I go along, so bear with me. We need a nice kind of rounded shape. So let's just cut it, see what happens. Anyone who knows me knows I love a craft project. Anyone who knows me does also know that I'm very good at winging things. So we will see how this goes. Probably kind of that shape. I folded it in half as well, just so I can get a nice symmetrical shape. My rotary cutter is very dull. You should not have to press that hard. Something like that, just to give a base for stuff to stick to. And then that would sit like that. And then we've got stuff to stick to. Okay, The other thing we'll need to do is wrap a little bit of ribbon around each of these, so that then Jay the Beautiful Mermaid has got these, she can tighten it, she can have it loose. She doesn't even have to wear it done up, she can just have beautiful ribbons trailing down her hair. It's up to her. So I reckon, again, there's a little bit winging it, but that's okay. Enough to wrap around like that, and probably about yay long. For the sake of people who do actually want to recreate this, come on. Let's give some measurements. My ribbon I'm cutting to approximately 36 centimetres. Also my crown insert, you're looking at about 22 centimetres across. And what's that? I can't do maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6.5 centimetres up, just to give you a very, very rough idea. This is not precise. I am not a precise person, but that's okay. So I'm gonna pause a minute and glue together what I have so far, so I can then work out spacing arrangements. So I'm gonna glue my ribbons and fabric onto my headband, and I'm gonna pop a bit of glue. It does just slot in, but I'm gonna pop a bit of glue in there just to give it a bit of extra hold, because I don't want that coming apart. This is probably the bit that needs like the the least precision, in that I am essentially loosely just, oh, why are we not working? Come on, there we go. Considering I'm basically just loosely blibbing glue around the base and sticking it back together. Don't worry as well, if you see there, if a little glue kind of seeps out, because we will be covering that. And I'm gonna do a line around just to make sure it's nice and secure. Again, hot glue guns are incredibly easy to find. Lots of big brand hobby stores have them in now. I think I got mine off eBay and it was like £4 or something. The little stand has snapped off mine, unfortunately, but other than that, it's doing a pretty good job. So not the most precise, but do not worry, because we will cover that up later. Happy days. Right, my glue gun is making a mess. Please don't shout at me for being messy. Matt already does that enough as it is. I'm joking. He's very lovely. And he's right, I am probably a bit messy. Right, let's pop this ribbon on. Decide how we're going to wrap it. Probably a situation. I'm just wrapping it around and kind of crisscrossing it. Nothing super precise. Okay, next, let's work out where the middle of this tiara is. So probably there. Let's blob some glue on. And then, acting fairly quickly, find the middle of your felt shape just by folding it in half. Line it up with your glue. Just like that. And now all we're going to do is go round the edge with a line of glue, but do a little section at a time. Stop and press it on. Also, do be careful. My headband is metal. Hot glue is hot. Therefore, you put hot glue on a metal thing, it will get hot. Okay, so we've got our nice felt base. And now we're just going to attach these to the end. I'm going to put a little blob of glue on the inside there. Line up with the end of my ribbon. Pull away all the wispy bits. If anyone's got, ooh, just throw it at myself instead. If anyone's got any tips for stopping those little wispy bits, please do let me know. And then blob. Keep forgetting that I've got a camera now and I can't just get on with it. Blob on the top. And then one more blob again. Again, all very technical. Underneath. And there we go. That's, come on, focus. Come on. We good? We focusing? Oh, I need more hands. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. You can see that we've got the ends covered up, and it just means that my beautiful mermaid Jay can tie them up. She can leave them loose, however she wants. And now we want to start deciding where we are going to place everything. Now it's up to you if you want to go for symmetry, if you want to go for the opposite. The word currently escapes me, asymmetry. But I find the best thing to do is just start putting things on. See if it makes sense. If it doesn't, don't do it. I may cut out some of this because I'm sure none of you want to watch me moving shelves around for 10 minutes. But I'll come back in once I've decided how I'm going to stick everything on and show you the arrangement I came up with. This is the arrangement I'm going with. It's nothing that exciting after all that placing about. One big change I have made though, with this is going on the tiara. This is the longest shell there is going to be, okay? And as a result, I did actually trim off quite a bit of that felt because I didn't need the height. Ultimately, Jay's got to wear it for an entire evening. I want it to be comfortable. So I took away some of that height, meaning that I would put fewer things on it, just give it a little less weight. So that's where we're up to. Now, next is decide if you want to paint your shells or not. I will do. I have got some green, some blue, and this really beautiful, it's like a metallic purple. So that's what I'm going to spend the next however long doing. You don't have to paint your shells, you can do an ombre effect, you don't have to do solid colours, do whatever you want basically. But this is the arrangement I'm going for. I've got these for either side of the trident, and these for my crown. So yeah, join you in a bit when I finish painting. We are all painted up. I have gone for a wash of purple with some darker blue on, I can't remember what these are. Are they whelk shells? Cockle shells? These ones. And then these ones, I've done a kind of more turquoise with some speckles of green. As you can see, I have had a wonderful time painting. So I'm going to go wash my hands off. So these are now dry enough to be able to pick up. I'm going to start sticking them on. I did manage to wash most of the paint off, but you know, that's fine. Casualty of war. I also found, because I'm the kind of person that just has these lying around, some of these gems as well, which I really like, and I'm going to use them in kind of like the central places, I think. So I'm going to start sticking. I'm going to leave the camera running. I'm probably going to do like a nice time lapse. I'll see if I can find some nice music. I'm going to not let that cat hair stick. There we go. So yeah, just enjoy. so sorry about that. I was still quite happily gluing away, not realising that the camera had died. Anyway, it is now the next morning, but we are finished. So I'm going to show you how we're looking. So this is the crown. Make sure we're in focus. In focus? Yeah, that looks good. No? Yeah. Okay, this is the crown we've got. So we've got all the shell detail. Oh, my face recognition is picking it up. That's kind of weird. We've got all the shell detail. Excuse me. We've got lots and lots of jewels and pearls, especially around the central bit, because, you know, that's where the party's at. And I added these little dangle details just because I thought they'd be quite pretty. So that's our crown, and as I said, it's reinforced with this felt, and then we've got these ties which you can leave loose just as a beautiful touch, or you can tie them up to keep it a bit tighter. Now of course it's up to you how you wear it. You can wear it straight on like that as you would like a normal headband. I've designed this one to wear more flat, more like a tiara. But this is our trident. We've got the same ribbon wrapped around here just to give it some consistency. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. Consistency, continuity. Nope, gone. Don't know the word. But you get the idea. And again, we've got some dangle detail just because I thought it would be really pretty. Match the crown. Again, we've got lots and lots of jewels. The really good thing about this sort of project is if you make a mess with hot glue, just stick more stuff on. Anything like this, you want it to be more over the top than under. And at the top there, once we focus again, come on, come on. No, don't focus on my chin. I've put some more gems just at the top here, just to add another little sparkle. There we go. So you can see how they're nicely coordinated, they go together. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have a very happy birthday mermaid princess. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Em's Cosplay Corner, first one of hopefully many. Have a wonderful day and we'll see you again soon.